At the end of Road to Hana is the Haleakala National Park, in which they have two parts to the park that are totally worth exploring. The first are the Oeo pools, or 7 sacred pools, and the second is this hike up to Waimoku Falls. I had only time for one, so I chose the hike over the pools because when I got to the pools were simply overcrowded. And as you can see, this hike is literally becoming a message in itself because of the terrain in which I got to walk through in order to get to the falls. This hike wasn't too difficult, but it had so many stops along the way to get off the trail and explore. It made this experience so enjoyable. When I'm hiking, I don't like to listen to music because when I'm in nature, I love where my mind goes with thought. It's one of the few places where I know I can be in the moment and my mind is not going to slip into something negative because I'm doing something I love and I'm experiencing things that I've never experienced before. The first is this massive tree in the middle of the trail. Its roots were literally spread out over the entire area and its beauty was incredible. Seeing how many root systems it had really changed my ideas about what a tree is because it was so different from every other tree's root system I've experienced. Every step you took was over one of its roots that extended all over this area. Just beyond the tree, past another falls over a bridge, the trail had this route through a bamboo forest. This was the first ever experience with a bamboo forest, and walking in between it was actually unusually beautiful. These massive bamboo stalks banged together and made a thunderous sound that I wish the mic picked up better, but it didn't. But check it out.
Hope you can kind of hear that. As the wind blows, the bamboo is banging up against one another. It sounds like crackling. It's actually really cool. So right now we're in the middle of the bamboo forest on our way up to the falls, and this is just gorgeous.
The whole time I was walking in the bamboo forest, I was thinking about Les Brown's speech on the bamboo tree, which has been such a powerful story, knowing that it takes several years for these bamboo seeds to break through the soil. But once it does, these bamboo stalks grow so fast. It takes time every day to water and cultivate the soil and the seed before it ever shows growth has given me the patience in seeing growth in my own life. Knowing that if I do the hard work without seeing growth early on isn't a reflection on the work, but it's a part of the growth process. This channel is a part of that bamboo seed analogy. The speech is a must for everyone, and there'll be a link to check it out because the way he teaches it is so much better than I could ever do. Now, once you reach the end of the bamboo forest, there is just a few more things that you have to cross until you are at this 400-foot Waimoku Falls. The GoPro does not do this view justice until you are right underneath it. Every view walking up to it is incredible in person, but the wide angle lens just doesn't do it justice. All I could think about the entire time was the Jurassic Park theme song as I was entering and walking up towards these falls. Once again, being under the falls was a whole other experience all in itself. Like any climb we take in life, the destination is almost always worth it. But this one had the best finish of any hike I've ever been on, and for the most part, when I got to the falls, I was completely alone underneath it, largely due to the fact that either people were unprepared to get wet or the water was too cold. Thank God I've been taking cold showers. It's amazing how putting yourself in a situation every single day to be a little uncomfortable made the cold water feel so refreshing.